Ichigo, yahoo! Hi everybody! Happy Wednesday! Welcome to Anime Club meeting number 2. Welcome, welcome. It is I, the Anime Club president. It is so nice seeing you all in this classroom at the school that we all attend together. Everyone's having a good day. I almost fell on my face today, but it's okay. I almost ate shit. It's alright though. Maybe I will and I'll get it over with. Can you be vice president? I was considering having a vote-in vice president that breaks any ties. Hey, are you a big shot? What was that? Oh, Deltarune? I ate my lunch today on a cliff and I almost fell off, like, immediately upon it, like, getting near it. There's, like, this big concrete slab that encloses the ledge in which my school sits on. And I was like, I think I'll do an anime moment and hang my legs off the edge while I eat my lunch. I started to sit on it, and I started to, like, put my foot on it, like I was about to step up a stair. And I was like, well, that doesn't seem right, so I just started straddling it. I only got to watch the first episode of the anime we were going to be discussing since I've been so busy working. That is completely fine. There will be spoilers in this stream if you would like to go watch it and experience it for yourself. But for those who didn't have time to, I have put episode synopsises and summaries in case someone's just stopping by and can't watch. But if you would like to experience it all for the first time yourself, feel free to leave the stream and skip this meeting. But for those of you who don't intend on watching Gurren Lagann, there will be episode summaries when we discuss each of the episodes. And also for those with bad memory, because I know I have bad memory. I know it's fun to discuss certain episodes in particular, because it's good to pinpoint what episode your favorite moments came from. But yeah, we'll be discussing the episodes, the anime in general, the characters, follow-up spin-off media, as well as voting for next week's anime. If that is okay with you. I might dip out after we discuss episode 1. That is completely fine. I hope you're doing well, by the way. But yeah, I hope everyone has a snack. I hope everyone is cozy. I haven't watched Gurren Lagann, Tengen Toppa, Gurren Lagann. Get out of here! Mods, get him! Hold on, chat. I think we got a normie here. Get a load of this guy. Anyway, I hope everyone has a snack. Guards into the cow. Should I ban him? Should I mute him for this stream? Chapo right now. Hold on, this is a democracy. This is a democracy, gang. He can come back when he experiences Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Ban child. Ban. Oh, 50, 67, 50. I don't know, you better open up Annie Watch right now, Solar. You better speedrun each episode through each discussion we have on the episodes. That's a shame, that's a damn shame. I can just rejoin. Nuh-uh. It's at 50. We'll have to wait till there's a tiebreaker. But yeah. Thank you, Chrome Inquiry, for following while I was gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I won't actually ban him. But yeah, let's jump right in. Ignore the silence that is about to happen. I'm sorry. 1 second. We'll have to think about our thoughts and hear them clearly for a moment. Bear with me, chat. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Dream Minecraft. Yosh. It's okay. Get out of my skin! Get out of my skin! Wait, what's that one? Audio. Stay in the box. No! Stay in the box. No! Get out of my skin! My legs are so bad. Can anyone massage me? My legs are so tired. Hello. Alright, it's Gurren Lagann. Meeting time, the grand jury, the grand council. This stream is a council of the hottest people in the world. I shall, madam. Okay. I'm sorry if these slides are repetitive. I did my best. There's a lot of slides here. There's no super fun transitions. I'm sorry. Alright, Tengen Topa. Gurren Lagann. I don't know, I couldn't roll my R there. Alright. Last spoiler warning, here we go. Info. This is a spring 2007 anime. Oh my gosh, it's Poo Poo for Gamer 420. Welcome. He might be the hottest man here. I like to put the years because I like to put myself in the shoes of some fat college guy in 2006 who loved anime and was like, oh boy, the new anime lineup's coming out. And I was like, what, 6 years old? Actually, no, it's probably like 4. It's Poo Poo Fart Gamer 420. But yeah, this is a spring 2007 anime. It's aged very well. I would have guessed it would be 2011. But I vividly remember, if you've never watched Born, Jesus Christ. I didn't know we had the kindergarten on this stream. I would have thought that this was in 2011, but even those who haven't seen Gurren Lagann have seen Yoko, and any retro anime AMV, she was there. For 2007 anime, looks amazing. I know, right? It does. But yeah, Yoko is very iconic. If you haven't seen Gurren Lagann, you've definitely seen Yoko. Do I have my cursor here? No, I don't. I thought you guys could see me. Yeah. It's Studios Gainax if you're into studios. The average score on this one on my anime list was 8.73, which isn't bad. Almost on par with Oshinoko art style, but not quite. Oshinoko's art style is very iconic. I know Yoko, but not Gurren Lagann. Yes, thank you for agreeing with me. Yoko's very popular, even if people don't know where she's from. And it has 27 episodes. They just don't make animes like this anymore, where they have like 20 on average episodes. They're all 12 now. But yeah. And then there's the cover. Pretty cool. On to episode 1. I'm not reading the little... Oh, sorry. I forgot you guys can't... forgot you guys can't see. Alright. Hold on. What? Alright, guys. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to your free speech. I'm not reading the summary. This is for people who were not able to watch the anime. And also for people with bad memory to just kind of skim through. So we're all in the same spot. But this is episode 1. Bust through the heavens with your drill. Everyone share your thoughts on episode 1 right now. If you have any... You don't have to share your thoughts on every single episode. Just if you had any key points that you remember about a particular episode and it comes up, feel free to point out something about that episode that you enjoyed. But I put these pictures here. I put the one on the left because I think that, that is a beautiful piece of artwork that the studio made. It is extremely underrated. It's a really good first episode. It's all about the money nowadays. The industry is in it for cash, not the quality nowadays. Seems like most good things at once where they die in the name of profit. Very true. I feel like anime doesn't always disappoint, but I definitely feel like it's more older animes where I watch a random one and I'm just like floored on how good it is. I feel like there's a lot of slice of lives out now. And isekais. I fucked bad bitches in another world? Question mark? But yeah, I put that pretty picture there. And then there's just, I don't know if that picture of Simon's from episode 1 or not. But then there's that picture of Kamina. If I move this way. Gah! But yeah, I had something else I wanted to say. Oh, I thought that when Kamina hugged Simon when the earthquake was happening in the first episode, it was very cute. Kamina is a very fun character, but I will save all my thoughts about Kamina for later in the characters segment. Unless it pertains to the episode. Yeah, that's episode 1. I hope everyone's done reading. Alright, anyone who hasn't gotten past episode 1, get out of here. Spoilers from now on. This is your last warning. I cannot contain myself with the last few episodes. I watch 9 in a day. I usually watch 3. I usually watch about 3 as well. Unless it's a weekend, then I will just plow through that shit. Congrats on almost being at 800 subs. Thank you! I'm still fathoming it. I'm shocked. Vanny FNAF juice? They have Vanny FNAF juice? What the hell? Alright, on to episode 2. But yeah, they live in their village. They go up to the surface. I will just say, Gurren Lagann gives me a lot of Attack on Titan vibes. A lot. Partially because of them living in this closed-minded village where that's all they really know. And they have no idea why they live that way and what's outside. And then like some random thing coming up and then being like, let's kill the gunman, and then becoming the gunman. In this case, Gurren Lagann. And then being like, yeah, we just have to beat the big bad and then we'll kill our questions answered. And then there being a whole bigger universe and world and bigger big bad out there really gave me Attack on Titan vibes. I felt they overlapped in the aspect. Was the style of your model inspired by this anime? No, I don't think my model can compare. My model actually, I sent my mama a reference. It's probably not very obvious. I do think she did a good job though. Not reference, I don't know what the word is. I sent a picture of Marine, Hosho Marine. I think she has a very cute face, and I was like, if you can please embody her cuteness in mine, would make me very happy. If I'm correct, we're also kind of in the same pose. But I love Marine. I think she has a very cute model, cute face. Alright, moving on to episode 2. I think that's everything I had to say. Alright. The episode titles, I think, are very funny. Shut the fuck up! Do not diss Marine! I'm gonna dip out to not get spoiled. Bye, bye! Alright, episode 2. I said I'm gonna pilot that thing. Double exclamation mark. Shit's getting real. Oh, I was gonna say, all of these synopsises sourced from my anime list. I didn't write these. I could not write these unless I'm taking notes every episode. And the source for my anime list was from Wikipedia. It's just so I'm not plagiarizing here. Episode 2, they encounter, I want to say 2 more gunmen. I put this screenshot, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can. When Kamina almost fucking dies and Simon saves him, or Simon, and he's like just sitting like that, scolding him for saving him and running away. I thought that was funny as hell. Like I said, Kamina is a great character, and they end up seizing a gunman that will eventually become Gurren Lagann. Any thoughts on episode 2 before I move on? Not that you guys had a pen out remarking the episodes. Yes, it's pronounced Simon, my bad. Shimon. Oh, the opening, the OP goes really hard. It is a really good opening, forgot to add. Amazing. And there's not a separate slide for this, so I'll just say the art style is great. It never falls off. The art style is amazing. The animation team does very well. The OP is meant to be honest. Oh, what? A disagreement in the Congress? What? Do you think this is a place for us to discuss our thoughts and opinions? What do you think this is? A club or something? You have 5DS, OP is better. I think that the OP is very good and the animation as well. Ending, I don't know. But I think there's a... I just remember there's a lyric that says Go Simon, and every time that turned on when I was 16, I was like, yeah, let's go. But yeah, this gives me winter vibes because I watched this in the winter when it was very cold outside. But yeah, moving on to episode 3. TMs, bro. What could it be? I feel like I should have turned on the OST for this stream. For any anime stream, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Peak. Anyways. Episode 3. Who do you think you are, having 2 faces? I thought this was funny as hell. This episode introduces the greatest character ever, Viral. He's amazing. Viral, my beloved. Kamina also gets a gun randomly. I really liked Kamina's outfit in this. It's not really a change, it's just his different way of dressing. He looks very cool. Viral intro, yeah! Kamina's reaction to just anything is very funny. Viral's mech having 2 faces and Kamina being just offended. Little things that Kamina says are funny as hell. I can rewatch this show all the time. Not just him, but like everyone in general. The character writing, I feel, never falls off, except for in one aspect, which I will get into. I only have 2 complaints about this anime. Your kid, Solar, is bad at Fortnite. My child! I would argue that he's more of like a little teeny tiny toddler brother. Solar and, Dan. I just realized I'm blocking Viral's face. The reasoning being we're all mixed. Bakugo might be mixed as well. Ah! Welcome, Hagas! Welcome, welcome! Alright, there's Viral, my husband. Should I get a Viral body pillow? Viral's not all that. Get this! I almost said a bad word. Get this friend out of here! Get out of here, bro. What's the funny laugh that people sometimes do? I'm not into men, by the way. Hit me up. Excuse me? Alright. But the overall scenery of this episode is very pretty as well. I thought it was very nice. Yeah. This is also the episode where they do that fun little let's merge and then just smash their mechs together and it looks stupid. Very funny and great. Okay. Having lots of faces doesn't make you great. Now you might have noticed this episode looks a little different. I noticed this when I was watching. Through multiple moments when I was younger, I noticed a few moments in this episode. For one, everyone's eye shapes are incorrect. Everyone has square eyes. And they developed this addiction to making everyone do these ugly downward side grunt smirk things with lines by the mouths. As well as, I think there was one scene that was like recycled. Like the same scene happened twice, animation wise. And I provided a lovely scholar, Relch of Roast, 11 years ago, giving his opinion on the episode and what happened. I remember researching this when I was watching it, and I found that it was a guest producer, and apparently the backlash. Okay, to make sure I get this right, I think it was the producer of the show. Someone welcomed this guy on, and the backlash was so bad that he vowed to never work on another anime again. Someone else said that this episode was kind of intentionally meant to be just a weird standout episode, and it just wasn't received well and people just didn't get it. I feel like that's a weird thing to think, but it does stand out as having just like really odd animation, and it's kind of ugly to look at in my opinion. It is a little odd, aside from introducing Kitan and his siblings. The vibes of the, for some reason, like, I was gonna say Beastman. They're not beastmen, they're gunmen, right? Am I thinking straight? Yeah, they're beastmen. Okay. Beastmen. Beastmen are the race, gunmen are the machines. I don't know, I was bugging. Yeah, beastmen. Aside from the beastmen in this episode are kind of different and odd. But yeah, that's just, I just wanted to include that in case it crossed anyone's mind and they were confused. That's the lore of this episode. And next is, I don't get it, not one bit. This is when they meet Rocio. This fun fact about the characters in this show. The little priest in this village only has one singular favorite across all of my anime list. That is a feat. Even the most obscure animes have usually 5 to 10 favorites, character-wise. This dude has nobody liking him, which, like, that's understandable. I thought this was very cool world building. It also introduces Gimme and Duri. Rocio, I think that's how you spell him, is a lame guy. Dude, I'm gonna go on a rant about him, bro. But yeah, it has some world building about how the different villages operate, and it is very interesting seeing how they operate, that there are different villages out there. Because I don't think we got to see Yoko's, despite her saying that she's from the neighboring village, or like the village next to this one. I watched it in Japanese, so like I'm sorry if our translations are off, if you watched dub, or if my wording and quotes are incorrect. When she said I'm in the village next to this one, I don't think we got to see it. It's also not really explained how far away it is, and I remember when we went to her village it was just on the surface, so I understand why he did what he did. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I'll go into it. But yeah, they take the kids and they go onto the surface, and they take Rocio with them. This episode, I don't know if this is one of those required books that the state makes everyone read. But in 8th grade, did you guys ever read a book or read a short story called The Lottery, where this town would just have a lottery every year and then they would stone someone to death? I remember reading that in what? I remember reading that in 8th grade. It was a required read, and it was meant to represent us having traditions that we don't really know why they exist and they're kind of useless and we still do them. Like daylight savings time. That's what this reminds me of, except I guess there's kind of a reason, but it's still not very good. Next, it's episode 6, Sit in the Sit in the hot tub till you're sick. In my opinion, this is one of the best episodes. This episode was extremely funny. I really liked it. I loved how Rocio got soup spit all over him. I thought he was funny. The fan service episode. I guess so. And then him like walking back while Gurren was running at him was extremely funny to me. Everything was very funny. Despite being a fan service episode, I thought it was great. There's also a little cameo of Rei and Asuka. I think you can see them here actually. In the top picture on the right bottom. Lero was funny. He was very funny. I think it's a really good episode. It goes really hard. And Simon was very cute when Yoko said the nice thing about him. Or I guess what Kamina said about him. Kamina's also just great, always, despite his horrible sins and low-key illegal activity here. I like that they put double exclamation marks. You're gonna do it! Okay. Daiganzan scares me a lot. I really hate big things, more so big things with faces. I think I've said this before. I used to play Jumpstart. I was an avid Jumpstart virtual world player. It was peak. There was a limited Atlantis event where you got to go to Atlantis. And every time I went there, I would be paralyzed with fear at the entrance of the world because there was a small little, I guess, Neptune, either Neptune or what's the other one? They're both in SpongeBob. One of them has orange hair and the other one has white in SpongeBob. Neptune, whatever. There was Keaton. Yeah. There was a King Neptune statue, and I stayed behind a rock, paralyzed in fear, because I didn't want the statue seeing me. So big things like this with faces freak me out. A lot of the Beastmen, gunmen freak me out a lot actually, but I've gotten over it. I can watch the show now. But yeah, the big man gets here, and they start fighting. This is a 2-episode fight. And here is the episode. Kamina is gone. Him and Yoko kiss. Before we continue, does anyone relate to Simon's feelings of constantly being just like viewed as a child by all the women while his older brother gets praised? I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. It's very nicely written. I feel it's very realistic. It's just kind of there in undertones and stuff. And he witnesses his crush kiss his brother, and it's horrible. So, and then his brother dies, so double whammy. And then eventually, I think they merge Gurren with the big machine. And now they have their team as well. I don't talk to women. Good on you, bro. In episode 9, what exactly is a human? This is where Nia is introduced. But another thing about this episode is that I think it portrays depression and trauma very well. And that Seaman is just kind of moping, I guess is the best way to say it. He's not all there, as well as just his team's overall just inability to even sympathize or understand, and just sucking at talking to him about it. It's a very realistic representation, I feel. And then Nia comes out of nowhere. And I think Nia's introduction is very funny. And then she's just Seaman's little friend for the rest of the series. Nia is extremely cute. I think she's a perfectly written, like, soft, what's the word? Not snowflake. Cinnamon roll character without overdoing it to an annoying point. She also gives me a lot of Neon Genesis vibes. I don't know why. I feel like she could fit right in with like a lineup of the Neon Genesis girls and she wouldn't really stand out. I'm not sure what it is about her that makes me think that, especially her with short hair. Either way though, I feel like she matches. And then we have Who Is This Bro? And Yoko and the team are kind of like untrustful of Nia. Even after the team likes Nia, Yoko is still sussed out by her. And she ends up helping everybody. It is a very cute dynamic. I enjoy seeing everybody getting along. And if no, I don't want to move through these too quickly. But if no one has any input on episode 10, I will move on. I hope I haven't been going through the episodes too quickly, because I forgot people might be reading. I hope you guys don't mind the picture choice either. I have no input. Okay, moving on. Episode 11. Simon hands off. I don't remember a lot about this episode actually. Let me think real hard. I don't know what's flying over my head. I know I have the summary here. I remember, I know they got trapped and they were like those little fan service girls that weren't real girls. And also Nia has daddy issues, which is very cool and nice. But yeah, Yoko, will you do me a favor? This is the beach episode. Every anime needs one. I like that every time they upgrade Gurren Lagann, it gets a new name. Daiguren in this case. But yeah, there's a beach episode. Nia still has her hair. There's some funny moments with Nia and Yoko being compared that I didn't include here picture-wise. But I think they're very funny. I thought this was a very good episode. Though there is a sense of like impending doom. Eat up, everyone. Nia has short hair here and she is the cutest, and her with her little hoodie is so cute. She is such a cute character. And also she's a cook now, so she kind of sucks at it. And when Rosio replaced Kamina on Gurren Lagann, I actually really didn't mind. I thought at first I was like, oh, you can't replace him. I also started clinging to Kitan to cope with the loss. But I thought Rosio and Simon went very, very well together. I thought they were very cool. And as a girl, I'm not really into mecha animes. However, this one I love, and every single time they, like, even when they were in a fight and they even got near Gurren Lagann, I was so hyped. I was like, oh yeah, it's about to start. And then the load up thing would happen, and they'd be like, who the hell do you think I am? They put the sunglasses on. I'd be like, yeah, whoa. Dude, I understand why boys like these animes. Just so you get stomachache. Yeah. So Yoko is in there. It kind of throws me off anytime someone who has never piloted a gunman gets in there, but I forgot to add, I think I put this on Viral's page, but Viral's line in episode 3 when he's introduced in Japanese, hello Ichigo, hello, in Japanese, when he's fighting Kamina, he says Shinuka. It's the hardest line ever. I think in English it's like, I'm assuming like, will you die or are you ready to die is what I assume it says. I think that is what it says in the sub, but I took Shinuka as like, will you die, but I think it's a very hard line. I just remembered that seeing his face here. Why would you watch in Japanese, nerd? Because I force myself to learn the language. I just force it in my brain all the time. Viral learns that Kamina is dead. That one's in this episode, yes. In episode 3, that's not what he says it to. It's more of him just when he's kicking Gurren or Lagann, and he keeps saying like, get up, get up, get up, and he goes Shinuka. I was like, oh my gosh, I hate seeing them get beat up. But Viral is extremely cool. He is a very cool guy. I really like him. And I love his expressive faces. Well met, everyone. We finally see Teppelen. It's very big. It freaks me out. It's very intimidating. It is so huge compared to Daiguren. Leap. When they arrived and it was looking hopeless, and then all the humans who had uprisen with their gunmen came up and were like, yeah, all the humans all over the world came to help you, and we're like, yeah, maybe it's not so bad. And then they all just fly into there and explode immediately. It made me feel some things. It was very weird and odd. I thought it was funny. And when they said, if you don't listen to me, you're going to explode like those gentlemen just did. It's a funny moment, I hate to say. But they were fodder. They're literally background characters. All their gunmen are the same. It was kind of a short-lived hope, I guess. We win anyway, though. I will head towards tomorrow. We finally get to see the Spiral King, aka, oh, what's his name? Lord, it's like Jerome or something. I don't know. Geronimo. Anyone can name this dude. His design, I don't like him. Lord Genome, yeah, that. Thank you. Something like that, yeah. His gunman is huge. It's very cool. And his design is cool. I don't like him, but his design is cool. He's very intimidating. And also this scene where Nia climbs into Simon's gunman is adorable. I really love her. I really love them. She's so cute. But yeah, this is where they beat him, and I believe after this is the next chapter. I liked him, at least when he was just ahead. He was a good written character, I believe. before we move on to chapter 2, because I don't want to call it an arc. I guess it could be an arc, but in Gurren Lagann's case, I view it all as one story, even though it's technically 2. Does anyone want to say anything about part 1 before we move on? I had something I wanted to say, but I completely forgot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm bugging. What was it? I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say today. Why is Yoko so sexualized? She's like 14 according to the wiki. She is 14. That shocked me a lot because I thought that she and Kamina were like the same age. She's literally Simon's age. And Simon looks like he's like 13 and she's like 16, 17. Kamina, I would have thought that Kamina is like 19, 20, 21. Yeah. It throws me off because I still kind of view Kamina as older than me. He definitely looks like 20. He's like the perfect representation of a 20-year-old. No, he's the perfect representation of someone who is legal and of age. I'm just gonna stare at this picture, this slide, until I remember what I was gonna say. I'm gonna turn on my light while I'm thinking. It's getting dark. Bro, my legs are so bad. Okay, sorry you guys had to hear that, all that shuffling and scuffling. The reason is how time affects differently for people. Yeah, what that guy said. But yeah, I don't know why Yoko looks that way. I didn't look that way at 14. Well, I don't know. Most 14-year-olds don't look that way. But I do like Yoko a lot. She did kind of... Ow. She looked a bit older, though, after the... I mean, obviously she looked older after the time skip, but she looked... not Simon's age. She looks 5 years older than him. You did not look that way, 14 pucker. Maybe 15, 16. Actually, no, I think I did. But I'm a special case because for some reason my puberty hit me early. There are 14-year-olds like that. Yeah, they're all up on TikTok for some reason. Okay. I think that is everything about chapter 1. You're white at 14? Maybe! No, I actually looked blacker the younger I was. I think that's funny. I saw a picture of me at 14, and I was like, what the hell? That was a black girl. Full black. Brown. Alright. I changed the slide color because, in my opinion, the color of chapter 1 is red and the orange, and the color of chapter 2 is blue and purple and futuristic. I hope you all agree. I skipped episode 16 because I believe episode 16 was a recap episode. This is You Don't Know Anything. It is a 7-year time skip. And we have this fancy little civilization. Episode 16 is a recap, yeah. This is where Nia looks very Neon Genesis-y. Lavender color, yeah. Everyone's older. It's very fun to see everybody. And, yeah, Nia goes a little crazy. She gets possessed. Not the coolest. 18, tell me the secrets of the world. Yoko is a teacher now. I don't know if this was revealed in this episode or later. I think Yoko's kind of MIA. But she does look a little older, design-wise. Also, Genomism is ahead. Okay. Nosio's character in episode 2, no, chapter 2, pisses me off. It is literally I don't know what they did to him, because I liked Rosyu in chapter 1. I thought he was a funny character, and he was like semi-character developing into not being like a stuck-up priest. He was getting better. And then he just... It reminds me too much of Legend of Korra, in that for some reason every single Legend of Korra season is like, oh, you thought this guy was good, but he's bad actually. Oh, no. He reminds me of Kuvira. Almost identical. And he pisses me off, and he's just unlikable. This is not the same character, and I refuse to acknowledge it. I feel like they just needed a plot point. And it could have been any other character, but it was him. If Kitan turned this way, he would have looked hard as hell. He's a lovable character, but I feel like it would have made more sense for their characters to be swapped here. In this case, I would have hated to see Kitan turn this way, but if their roles were reversed, Rosyu would have exploded. But seeing literally any other character get power hungry would be very cool. For some reason, Rosyu is just an annoying prick here, and he even looks that way. He is very hard to enjoy from this point on. We will survive by any means necessary. He betrays all his friends, he becomes a problem. This is the first part of the series where we have someone who's supposed to be on our team just actively hindering everybody. Kitan, 2 T's, oh my bad. Yeah. It's just a bunch of internal conflict where we're trying to fight the actual problem. Uh-oh. I forgot to update the title here. I'm sorry, guys. Simon gets thrown into jail, and then we meet Viral again. Viral, my beloved. Viral has also aged. Viral looks even harder now. I love them so much. I love Viral so much. Viral. Viral, my love. He's in jail. And you are someone who ought to survive. Okay, I put this little picture of Viral and Simon here. He's a shark cat. He's mixed. Shark kitty guy. Viral and Simon here. And this picture is so funny. But yeah, this episode goes hard. Yoko comes back. Viral and Simon team up. It's, in my opinion, Viral and Simon together in the Gurren Lagann is how it should be. It's very cool. Then we have That Is My Last Duty. Also, the 2 kids are older here. Wasn't a big fan of how, it's not Derry. Is it Guinea? The girl? Hard as fuck photo, I know, right? The girl, the pink-haired little child here, wasn't a big fan about how she was semi-sexualized immediately after 7 years. Not the coolest, but anyways. Also, Gurren becomes fucking humongous, and the hard photo on the top. Rah, rah, fight the power. Guinea and Derry, yeah! Guinea? Just being in the tight-ass suit. They have literally never had suits before this. Yeah, now we have Arc Gurren. Massive Arc Gurren Lagann. And then they go up into space to fight. I wasn't a big fan of what Rosyu was doing, and then how he like immediately pussied out. And before I get cancelled, I'm not saying that men killing themselves is pussying out. I think that when you intend to kill everyone on Earth and then pussy out, that's a bit of a pussy move is all I'm saying. Also, just him dragging... Okay, the character murking of Rosyu and Kitan's sister that he fell in love with irks me to my core. I think that's the only issue where a character just falls off. But yeah, that's the only thing. He did kind of drag his wife along with him to betray her family. Just to like leave that way, I guess. I got Let's Go, this is the final battle. Simon looks hard as fuck here. Let me know if you guys agree. He has very dripped out attire. I love seeing him on screen. Rosyu's going through a hard time. Lucio tries to end it. I think he gets his shit beat out of him. I could be wrong. He kind of resembles Kuvira a lot. Simon looks hard as fuck. Simon cosplay? Not enough people love Simon. Gurren Lagann actually won an award for best character design in 2008, I believe. I think it's very good. Yes, Simon decks him. Yeah, it's a great episode actually. Badass. It's fucking great. He even has a little mid-body wrap similar to what Kamina has. And then we have I'll never forget this minute, this second. I don't think this is the last. No, it's not the last episode. Yoko looks significantly older here for some reason. She's got her badonkers out, and I think her and Kitan kiss too, which is kind of out of nowhere, but it's understandable. And then he just, like, not in this episode, but later, just dies as well. Kitan! Kitan is like a semi-more level-headed Kamina. They are similar, but not quite, which I think is a very good way to write similar characters. Doryu! And then Viral's in their team also. We have I Accept Your Last Wish, Team Daiguren. They, this is where they... Is this the one where they have, the dreams, or the next one? Every ally dies as fodder. Yeah, they do. A lot of people die. Yeah, Kitan dies after Yoko kisses him. I don't know why Yoko looks so much older here, because, like, she looked similar when she was a teacher at the intro. Though, I think that was, like, a year ago, if I'm correct. That was, like, a flashback to her as a teacher in the future. So I guess it makes sense that she looks this way. They survived in the movies. Okay, yeah. If you guys saw any edits of scenes that weren't in the show, for some reason every anime makes a quote-unquote movie, and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's a movie too, I gotta go watch this. Then it's just the exact same thing. It's because animes like to make movie versions for lazy people. In Gurren Lagann's case, there are two. I think Childhood's End, and then something else that focuses on Chapter 2. They actually animated new parts just for the movies, and they also have extended episodes that I will include at the end, to the best of my knowledge. So if you guys want to go watch the movies, you will see new things that you haven't seen before, if you were curious. The Lights and the Stars, I think... Let me check. No. I think The Lights and the Stars is different. Actually, could be wrong. Additional final mecha. The first movie... Where'd it go? Okay. Childhood's End, Part 1. And then the Crimson Lotus chapter. Okay. Gurren Lagann, Childhood's End, Gurren Lagann, Gurren Hen, Gurren Lagann, the Crimson Lotus chapter. I don't know if these are different or the same. It's very hard to find solid factual statements on this media for this specific anime. I don't know why it's so obscure. There is a spin-off of Yoko out there that I cannot find to this day. I just see clips of it in AMVs. And when people ask for the source, they just go, Gurren Lagann. But it's not Gurren Lagann, it's a different show. But it's out there. Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Okay, I was right. That is the name. Thank you. But yeah. If you want to see more, just like little snippets, watch the movies. It won't hurt, I guess. It's not horrible. Okay, this is the dream episode. Let's go, buddy. This episode freaking hurt me. Viral having his dream, his ideal world being him with a family, and a cat girl wife and a cat girl daughter hurt me so deeply. And I think they have canonic names. I think his daughter is like Memu or Nenu, and his wife is Tsuma. Feral kitty family dies! They don't exist! And what did he say? I think he said it's time to go. I could be wrong. But, dude, this just hurt. That Viral doesn't, like, want to serve aside anybody. He just wants to frolic about with a happy family. Beastman cannot reproduce. Oh my god! Dude! I can't help him! He could try as much as he wants with me, bro. I'm so sad. But yeah, this episode hurt me. Sappy Dreamy says, yeah, that. Dude. It's so sad. It's so sad, bro. I'm not gonna cry, but oh my god. That one hurt me more than the Kamina dream. And just that, like, he's not friends with any of the people he's leaving. I'll tell you, real bit, it's sad. There's no reason for him to leave that dream, bro. He could just stay there. But he doesn't, and it's so sad. He really deserves more. Yeah, I actually cried. Yeah! It is so horrible. It's foul. And then just nobody knows what he sacrificed. I love Viral. They can never make me hate you. I hope you'll understand. But yeah, that's 26. And then the final episode, the lights in the sky are stars. They defeat him with galaxy-sized Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Okay, Anti-Spiral is very cool. I know we haven't brought him up yet, but he is very cool. And I have a page dedicated to him later. In this picture, Nia once again looks like she belongs in Neon Genesis. I don't know what it is about her design, but she looks like she's from Neon Genesis. Viral is my other ghost, so I get it. Thank you. They kill Anti-Spirit with the Lagann. If I'm correct, he will always exist as like a concept and an embodiment of a mindset. But yeah, he's technically dead. And then they get married. Nia fades away. Still not quite sure what happened and why she was one with the anti-spiral. And then there's this hard-ass picture of Simon walking away. Any final thoughts on chapter 2? This anime borrows from previous Super Robot series. Which one? Which one? Some of the water. I gulped that shit down. Nia is an artificial life form by the anti-spiral. That's what I heard. For some reason I was sure that she was like actually King Genome's daughter. The main post comes from Gunbuster. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I've been trying to watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, but it doesn't hit the same at all. The arms cross stance, dude, this goes so hard. I gotta watch this one next. I should have gone to Gundam World. I lived right in front of Gundam World in Japan, and I was too scared to go in it. I bet they had Gurren Lagann stuff. I have that sun scene where Simon is walking away as my background on my PC. Dude, what core event has this anime club sparked for you? And I wasn't expecting you guys to like this so much. I'm very glad that you did, but now I'm just starting off with such a goated anime. I fear the upcoming animes cannot compete. But yeah, I'm really glad that you guys liked it. Gunbuster and Diebuster, are those like the same... What's the word? Series, I guess? Universe? Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Their mech looks hard. I love the way Gurren Lagann looks. But yeah, that's chapter 2. Okay, on to character discussion. Oh, about the plot. Two series are related. Oh, I see. There are some animes out there that are like completely different universe and story-wise, but people will be like, they're in the same universe and they're related, and I'll be confused. Is it like that? Before we move on to characters, the storyline and the one of the prime messages that I gathered, this series would have revived my brain, but Persona beat me to it. Oh, my bad. One of the prime messages is what I feel like, what I like to imagine humanity is like, in that humans have the drive to work for the good of humanity as a whole, little by little, and like even if what you do doesn't guarantee that you see a better future, it will for the next generation or the generation after that. So I really liked that message that Simon repeats and that everyone in the series repeats. I thought it was very cool. I know it sounds unrealistic, but I like to pretend that humans are like that. The piccolo juice. Great start to the day. But yeah, on to character discussion. This is Kamina. Anyone want to share some tribute thoughts to Kamina? I thought Kamina... Tragedies happen, but we should move forward. Very true. I thought Kamina was a great character. I also thought it was interesting. I guess I suck at wording this, but let me put it into words. So when we meet Kamina, I guess the person we follow, Simon. Good morning, hi, привет. Tatas are out, yeah. The boobs, the breasts. What was I saying? Oh, let me try and word this properly. When we're introduced him through the viewer, Simon in this case is us, the viewer. What we follow, I guess. He is an older figure. And he is someone to look up to. He still is at the end of the series. But when you're watching it in the moment, he comes off as very headstrong and not thinking. And very like semi-immature, because he is. He doesn't understand the world any more than everyone else, but he is a good leader nonetheless. But that is how he is as a character. He's very just like act first, think later. I'm gonna do this because that's what I think is good. And he doesn't think about it too hard. But he is a good leader. And then when he's gone, everyone being like even in the beginning, Simon being, not saying, but like in his actions trying to save him from things that he gets himself into regularly. And then later on, everyone being like, he was a great leader and all these nice words, when in the moment he just came off as not very thoughtful, I guess. Was very nicely written because it felt very real of how things like that happen in real life. And you kind of block out all the bad things about someone. I think Kamina is a great character, but the way he is perceived in the story is even more realistic. I suck at wording this, but I hope it makes sense. That once Simon matures as a character, you can kind of see how Simon is more mature than him and is a genuine leader. I guess. I don't want to say that Kamina couldn't have ruled the new Earth that they built. But, what do I say? I don't know how to word this. I'm not dissing him at all. I hope it doesn't come off that way. I think he's a good character. From the perspective of Simon as a child, he comes off as, I have no idea where I was going with this. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. He came off as headstrong, and then later on, he said that he was a great leader. And I think, and don't quote me on this, they said things like he planned well or something, or leaded the battles well, when in reality, he was just like, yeah, let's go in there. Let's just give it our all. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I thought he was a very nicely written character and that people like that do exist in real. I'm very tired, but I hope that made sense. Anyway, does anyone else have any thoughtful words to add to Kamina's memorial here? Also DMs, okay. That scene, he has a long ass sword. I saw an edit of that on TikTok. He also puts up false bravado to give Simon motivation. He does. He is a very real character. And I think it's very... the line he says about, like, don't believe in the Kamina you believe in, don't believe in the Simon I believe in. I feel low-key shows that he feels that Simon doesn't view him as the real him, which I feel like that's something that everyone feels about anyone that looks up to them. I do feel like he's a very, like, just act the part and you'll get it person. Like, just pretend to be confident, pretend like you know what you're doing, and go in. He's a very spunky guy, and he's very headstrong. And I really like him as a character. And he's also very funny. He's funny as hell. And his design goes very hard. The scene where he's in the machine, the mech, and he sees his dad on the ground, and the lights glow around him in Lagann, and it's all red and he's sweating, is a very hard scene. So like, get out of here! What happened? What the fuck? Hey, all day we're fucking up Ichigo's hair! What do you mean? Alright, next. We got Simon. Look at these hard-ass pictures. Simon's character development is insane. I felt like Simon is a very good influence on young boys. In the bluntest way possible, I think he was a great character for little lads to watch. Do not touch your hair! Just gets all cut off. Hard as fuck picture. Feel free to screenshot. Yeah, go ahead. His father was the main motivation. Yeah. I think he had very good, like, character motive writing. I smell something being cooked outside. I love Simon. He's a great character. All around. Great character development. That's all I can say. And he starts, like, wrapping his torso like Kamina does, even from a young age. With the, like, baggy pants and the jacket. Oh, he's so cool. The character shift is immediate. Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann speech goes hard. There are so many hard quotes in the series. Season 2 Simon, my beloved. He is so cool. His final outfit is even cooler with the glasses. But here's Yoko Littner, the miner. She's also a teacher. I think her teacher arc is very cute. Her gun is very cool. And she's a very iconic lady. I love her. They all have such hard jackets. She was 14. Yeah, I would have thought she was 16 or 17. There was no reason to make her 14. I have no idea how old Kitan's sisters are because they look a little younger than her. Aside from the blonde one. The black-haired one, though, looks younger than Yoko. They'll show you the power of the human race. Very hard line. Yeah, here's Yoko. I think despite her being constant fan service, I think she was written very well. She is a very cool character. Though she is lacking her, like, crucial lore, I guess. I don't know a lot about her parents. Or, like, her goals as a person. But other than that, I think she's fun to be around. Oh, also there's the... Nia Teplin. The greatest ever. Nia is cute as hell. She is slightly spunky. I really love her facial expressions. And then she has her little evil... Why are her boobs so perky at the bottom? I didn't notice that. Why are they like that? What happened? Yeah, she's really cool. I like her design. It was a dumb and evil mode. She is very cute. I wish they kept her short hair because she was really adorable with her short hair and jacket. But I get it, they all grew up and she had to, so Simon's not a pedophile. But I think she's really nicely written. She's really adorable. She's fun to be around. Next! next is Vero, my beloved. I put my little screenshot of his hard-ass line. As well as him and his little cat daughter. Dude, this picture is gonna make me cry. Look at him. Look at how gentle he looks. Dude. Vero. Vero, my beloved. He looks so fucking tired in chapter 2. Can someone just let Vero die? Can Vero be put out of his misery? Someone please tell me beastmen are not immortal. Please. I can help him. Yeah, he's very cool. He gives me Zuko vibes. I like him a lot. I like his little cat daughter. I like his happy family. He's a very hard-ass character. Severely underrated. Now we have Kitan. I refuse to believe that Kitan is dead. He is just too strong in my heart. Like I said, after Kamina died, I clung to Kitan for comfort. To fill the gap that Kamina left. I thought his last words were funny. I ain't gonna say some showy crap like later, buddy. He just plowed in there. Also kissed Yoko before leaving. Spiral warriors never die. Very true. Kitan is very, very cool. I like his design. He's a very cool guy. And he's got a fun name. Now we have Dosio. I'm not putting any pictures of future Dosio on here because he's not even the same character. I refuse to believe it. They are not the same. That's not my Dosio. This is Dosio. And he's very funny. He's very cool. And he had good character development in chapter 1. He became the epitome of a plot point, and that is it. He literally became Kuvira. Where, like, you just exterminate people and your plan backfires and you just become a little sniveling bitch. After dragging everyone into it. You know, he got somehow more dislikable. He made progress in being likable, and then just became horrible and awful. But yeah, this is Dosio. In terms of this Dosio, I like him. He's a good character. Then we have Lord Genome. I apologize if I missed any characters, like Kitan's sisters. Who plays last letter, and it would be Russia in Russian. The last letter. Oh, Dosia? Life doobie. We like that sometimes. Doobie. How do you say back shots in Japanese? What the fuck? I'm not sure. Shall we check? It's probably like in katakana. Vital information? Back shots? Back shots. Back shots. Backshot. Either or. Young Lord Genome looks like Nia. Isn't that it up there with the like cloak? Cause everyone said young Lord Genome was a lot like Kamina. But yeah, he's pretty goated. I think they did his character very well. Though I think it's odd that he's smiling so often. Given his lore, it would make more sense that he's just frowning and keeping his internal agony a secret. Young Lord Genome. Oh wait, that's him. I literally thought that was Nia. I thought that was a flashback from her time, like in there. Isn't the OVA? Dude, I have to watch it. Remind me what the name is, because I don't think I put it in the additional media list. I couldn't find a lot of... It's really hard to find a lot of Gurren Lagann extra media. Even my anime list doesn't have it, all of them. Then we have Anti-Spiral. This guy is so cool. He's in the iconic internet picture and most people don't even know where he comes from. the style of this anime is amazing. He is very, very cool. I thought the Simon and Spiro fight was anti-Spiro fight was very, very baller. And the impact frames, the sketchy art style of both him and Simon is amazing. I love it. But yeah, here are the related works. We have Tengen Toppa, Gurren Lagann, Ori no Gurren wa Pika Pika. If I am correct, let me check. I think this is just an OVA. It's just like a little short, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. It's an OVA. It's a special episode bundled with the Nintendo DS game based on the series. So yeah, it's a short. You'll have to scour the internet to find it. Then we have Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann Gurren Gakuen, which is basically just all the characters in a school setting. It's super fun. And then we have Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann 4 Koma Kingdom. I guess not 4, it would be Shi Koma Kingdom. Yoko no Ohesoen. This is just Yoko's belly button. I don't know what is going on here. But it's like a bunch of side stories, I believe. I still don't know why her belly button is the focus. But it's Japan, so yeah. And if anyone has any extra works they want to input, like the OVA, I believe there's obviously the movies that are just the show told again. And there is a OVA, I think, that shows Lord Jinom's early life. And it looks really cool, but I couldn't find anything on it. The manga has an additional mecha called Dai Gurren Lagann. Wasn't that in the anime though? I thought it was, or was it just Dai Gurren? Dai Gurren, my bad. Is Kitan in there? He's in the Yoko's belly button thing. He's right there next to her. I think he's in all of these. Should be. There's also a special tan cat girl in Pika Pika. She's interesting. I haven't watched Pika Pika, but there's a little tan cat girl in there. My goat. But yeah, additionally, okay, this, I don't know. I kept seeing these pictures and I just gathered them all here. I could not find any sources on this, but this is very obviously an obscure Simon and Nia and Lord Genome. I just have no idea. I don't know what this came from. I couldn't find out what it came from. But this media is out there. It's out there and it exists. Alternate worlds. Is it? Or parallel worlds, I think. But yeah, this is out there. I haven't watched it, but I'm kind of interested. But I feel like Simon looks unrecognizable. It's made by other studios. Oh, I see. I guess I see that. But yeah, that's there. Oh, okay. If there's no other words on Gurren Lagann, I will submit the anime voting options for next week if everyone is okay with that. I didn't mean to skip on Persona Studios. Oh, it did, didn't it? I didn't mean to skip on and jump scare you guys. But if no one else has any final thoughts, I will show the animes I propose for next week. Next week's anime club. You should watch Promo. Oh yeah, you said that. Let me look it up. I'm sorry, I forgot. Is it an anime? Oh, it is. Is it a movie? Mecha. When did this come out? 2019. The girl looks like... Okay, I see the Kamina guy. The girl looks like Lucy from Cyberpunk. Edgerunners? Edgers? Someone immediately compared Gurren Lagann in the reviews. Interesting. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys the... Okay, I picked 3. We will also before long need to do a meeting with the fall animes, because we did summer last time and we haven't done fall yet. So this is brand new animal. I think it's pretty cool, but I watched it when I was younger, so I don't remember anything about it, so I'd really like to rewatch it. The art style is very, very good. It came out 2020, spring 2020. There's so much mucus in my throat right now. And I'm out of water. Alright, but it's 12 episodes, spring 2020. It is Studio Trigger. So, you know what's gonna be really cool? Every picture scene in this anime looks very, very cool. It's very cool. The OST is great if you're a cyberpunk lover or a vaporwave lover or Neo Tokyo lover. This is a cool anime. So I really wouldn't mind watching it for Anime Club. The opening also goes incredibly hard. And I put the little synopsis. I think the reason I was thrown off by Beastman is because Beastman is referred to here too. It's PG-13, so nothing too crazy. And I think it's very, very cute. The main character is adorable. And also the wolf guy is really hot and sexy. That's the one anime. And next is Bloodsea. I went on a rant about how good of an anime this is last meeting. So I guess I thought it was only... What's the word? It was only... expected? I don't know what word goes there. It would make sense for me to include this here. Marcus Porkser, how are you doing? What? Furries? But yeah, this is Bloodsea. Once again, 12 episodes, summer 2011, so it's a bit older. The studio's production IG. And this is rated R, no kids allowed, violence, gore, profanity, nudity. Everyone get out. It has pointless excessive violence. It is pointless, but I still think it's a good anime. I only watched it because of the rumors of it being the worst, most violent anime ever. What's funny is that every plot-driven episode doesn't actually have that. The movie especially. DMs. What is shaking here, Marcus? What? Excuse me? I'm not Marcus Porkser. That's not me. Yeah, the grinder scene is funny. I don't know if funny is how I would describe it, but when I started watching Bloodsea, I only started watching it because of the wow, so gory and awful things. And then I watched it as a side anime because I felt insecure about my anime days being so low. I only had like 18 anime days at the time. And I had other good animes I was watching. But I needed an anime to have on the side while I was at school to rack up my anime days mindlessly. And I picked this one because I thought it would be boring. And around the last few episodes I started focusing a little more. I was like, it's getting a little interesting. And in my opinion, when an entire anime is boring, but somehow changes my opinion on it and makes me feel something in the last episode that shifts the entire way that I feel about the anime, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty baller. And then I immediately rushed to watch the movie and felt the same way. I thought it was very good. And I could go on rants about how good it is, but you have to it's hard to get through in the beginning, but you gotta go through something to get through something. So that's why I recommend. That's all, but I understand if you guys don't want to watch. I just put it here. There's a live action movie too. I just coughed up the biggest fucking snot ball ever. I'm actually so proud of myself. What is a blood sea? It's the blood series is what that stands for. Well, not blood sea stands for. The blood in it is what that stands for. The C is just differences it from the others. Profanity? I ain't watching that. I'm curious what the live action movie entails. But yeah, another good watch. I'm gonna run and get water. I'll be back. BRB. Sorry that took forever, guys. I walk like I'm crippled. Because my legs are so sore. It takes me forever to get out of bed. I have to like punch my thighs so they'll wake up. And cookies, I like cream ice cream because no cookie dough. Cookies and cream is superior though. Can you guys hear the like snot rattling around in my throat when I speak? I feel like I can. Anyway, bro, I sound like a like I have a fan in my throat. Anyways, DMs. This shit sounds awful. Why do you look like that? Don't send me the fucking picture. I can't bear to look at it again. Chocolate chip cookie was like any dub. It's simply better. Oh no. Anyway, next and final anime, unless anyone has any other suggestions. Why does it say Blood Sea? What the fuck? Why am I? No, dude. For anyone who knows both of these animes, this is a cursed page. This is not Blood Sea. This is in this corner of the world, and this is a movie. In case you can't keep up with anime, I suggest Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 DS. Hello, Demonic. Hello. Alright, this is not Blood Sea. But in this corner of the world is a movie. No! It's about a slice of life, I guess. And it's about a young girl living in Japan around the time of the World War II, I believe. And it's a very, very good movie. I recommend it. I think it's very cool. So I wanted to provide a movie option because movies go very hard. So I try to provide a movie option when we do our votes. But yeah, that's the lineup. Is everyone okay with the options? And are we ready to start voting for next week's anime? Or are there any other options we want to put forth? Any complaints? Can I be vice president? No! I can't have interpersonal relationships with minors. It's not socially acceptable. Can we watch Gurren Lagann again? I wish, bro. I'm probably gonna rewatch it, to be honest. But yeah. If everyone's okay... This is school though, kids should be vice president. Oh my bad. Maybe! Maybe one day. I'll put the votes in though. Is Boku no Pico Academia on the list? There's just 3 right now. They rotate each week. They really need to rewatch TTGL. Is that the anime or is that an abbreviation? Me? Good enough. I haven't watched Boku no Pico. Wait, Boku no Pico? Huh? Did you have a Freudian slip? Which one? Boku no Academia or Boku no Pico? I have watched Boku no Pico. Tengen Toppa, Gurren Lagann. I wish there was a spin-off that we could watch. I really do. Which one? But yeah, we have In This Corner of the World in case we're busy. And then Buna, Brand New Animal, or Blood Sea. Koi wa shiyou yo. But yeah. My Hero Academia like a normal person. Yo, do you watch Kimetsu no Yaiba? Do you watch what is it called? Shingeki no Kyojin? When people were abbreviating AOT as SUNK, I was like, what is happening? I never knew what SUNK was. I just knew that it tended to overlap with AOT. It's Demon Slayer. I don't know the other one. Shingeki no Kyojin? But yeah, I'll put the vote in. Demon Slayer's made. Okay, I love the characters. I cannot watch the anime. It bores the heck out of me. Oh, also next week could be fall anime lineup because we are pretty deep in fall already. I don't want to do our lineup after all the animes have released, so... I'll put 4 options. Ah, thank you! Welcome, Moon Spirit. Thank you, thank you. So I'll put fall 2024 animes. I'm not American. Can I still vote? Yes! Fall 2024 animes. Blood Sea. What is on the screen is not Blood Sea. I'm changing it. I think that's the last slide. Yeah. Yosh. And you guys will be back. You guys will be back. There you are. Okay. Blood Sea. In this corner of the world. And Brand New Animal. Alright. This will be next Wednesday, aka on the 25th. Next week's anime club topic. Fight, fight, fight! But I'll let that go for a minute while we close up. I hope you all enjoyed Gurren Lagann. It is a very good anime. I love it a lot. It is great. It's like a must watch if you're getting into anime. Heavily recommend. I too am in this episode. Cool. So far, fall 2024 animes are in the lead. don't know what to vote for. Fight! 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 But yeah. If we don't pick an anime for next week, we'll just do a vote at the end of next week's stream. And we could always pick the anime in advance and just do it the week after, so you guys have more time to finish any of them. We could also pick a longer anime. So far, fall 2024 animes is in the lead. Bloodsea Squad. I feel like to watch Bloodsea, you would also have to watch Bloodsea the last arc right after. To fully get the full Bloodsea experience. Me eepy, bro. I still gotta do homework. And I worked out today. I'm weak and tired. And my grandma has chicken patties out there, but I just ate so much chicken and meat today, it's unreal. I have so much protein. Okay, I'm at 140 grams of protein right now. For the day. I think about like 148 actually. 146. I am made of protein and muscle. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't speak Spanish, but Hermosa Bella. Lo siento. Hola. ¿Cómo? Work out, you want to be muscular? I need muscle because it helps me. I don't want to look muscular, but I don't mind flexing my legs and having them just rock hard. I don't mind it. Okay, let's see. Fall 2024 animes in the lead. I will go through. You want to look very muscular, do I? For our anime for the week after, let me think of like a longer one. Just target your gyat. It do be growing. I don't know what I did. I had abs a little bit ago. I'm scared someone's gonna join and be like, why is she just staring and not talking? And then I'm just like researching. It's Samuel Johnson's birthday. Abs are cool. They're alright, I guess. I don't mind them. Having them, I guess. I'm trying to pick an anime that is over 12 episodes so that it makes sense to watch it over 2 weeks instead of 1. My list is loading. Thank you all for waiting. My Wi-Fi is slow. Bro, nothing's loading. Deadlifts and squats is all you need. I used to hip thrust. I'm doing an ab regimen for the next 2 months. Oh, good luck. I don't know what I'm supposed to eat though. Eat a bunch of protein, bro. You gotta 100 grams a day. That's how I do it. Because if you're working out and you're not eating protein, nothing's really gonna happen. Bro, my legs hurt so bad. There's Haikyuu? Haikyuu is so 2020 coded. I found that dark elf hentai I watched. There is Kuroshitsuji, Black Butler, is iconic to me. I grew up with it. I was like that cringy girl with my friends in 5th grade giggling at a crispy screenshot of CL on our Kindle that we snuck to school. It's just volleyball. Any track and field animes? I have a hentai here on my highly rated list. And the hentai is an isekai of a basketball player who gets isekai'd to a world full of large, giant, dark elves. And the dark elf king mistakes him for a female because he's so small. And they end up getting married. And the reason I like this one is because it is a comedy in some aspects. And there is a scene where he gets poisoned. And they catch one of the poisoners. And he goes, the only way to get the antidote is at the top of the mountain. And the king goes, if you don't get to the top of the mountain, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, but I can't get there in 30 minutes. And he goes, well, you better start running. And he just starts full on sprinting, having a panic attack, frothing at the mouth up the mountain. And I thought that that scene was so funny that I rated this a 6 out of 10. Dude, when I was in my, like, poor people cosplay era, and by that I mean when I was living with my mom, and I had satellite television, and my only source of entertainment was to wait till, I think it was 3 AM or 12 AM, till Adult Swim started airing animes on Friday, and it would do Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and JoJo. And sometimes One Punch Man, and sometimes Attack on Titan. And I just had to wait for one new episode every week. You bet I stomached JoJo. I watched that shit and I recorded it and I rewatched it because that's all I could watch. We had no Wi-Fi. And I'd gotten my phone taken away, so I had nothing. That was my only source of entertainment. Am I in the trenches if I had to scroll through the television? The satellite television radios that moms be turning on when it's cleaning day for music entertainment? But that has a nostalgic place in my heart. Okay, I would recommend Maggie the Labyrinth of Magic. It's the only anime I can think that comes close to what Gurren Lagann makes you feel. And that can compete, and it's also 25 episodes, so it would make sense for us to watch it over the course of 2 weeks and not 1. Let me see if I can find another. Michiko to Hachin is also very, very, very good. I think Mirai Nikki is good. I don't care what anyone says. I thought Mirai Nikki was a fun anime. Back when animes had 20 plus episodes. Should I stick with those options? Tokyo Mimi's 52 episodes. Higurashi. Let me see how many it has. I want to watch that really bad. Are there anime with cool black ladies in them? Yes, Michiko to Hachin has a lot of sexy black ladies in it. A lot, actually. With afros, too. It's a really, really good anime. Oh, Higurashi has 26 episodes, you're right. Let's vote for, I'll leave this poll up, then. Longer. And then you guys can, like, research, since I didn't put these in the slide for you guys to see. Can you say the name of the black lady in American? Michiko. Alright. Next week's anime. Mirai Nikki. What do you think of JoJo Bizarre Adventure? My grandpa likes it. I think it's cool. Hachin. Maggie. Labyrinth of Magic. And then Higurashi. Alright. Battle to the death. Darker than black is one. No way. Joe Mama. I wish I could meet your grandpa. He is very cool. He's very cool. I'm very lucky to have such a cool grandpa. Fight, fight. Oh, it's even so far. Is he free? What, right now? I've had him on the stream once before. He's probably eating right now. I could like snag him. He gets a bit shy though. He gets nervous talking to you guys. He's also scared you guys are Russian spies. What is a Michiko? Michiko's a black baddie. You've probably seen her before. I'll put a picture of her on the screen. She's very fun. Though I get sad that she she won't get up and is a fiend for the white man. She will not put her foot down and she lets him walk all over her. She is a nicely written character though. She's very real. I just hate to see a baddie get trampled about like that. It makes me so sad. Let me put her picture up. Michiko Tohachin. She's very smug. She's smug as hell. She changes her outfit all the time. Sorry I'm taking forever. Me and my fluffy-headed child. What? There they are. She's a lot of people's profile pictures. They're very cute. It's a semi-stressful anime. No Higurashi enjoyers. I used to watch it sometimes. I'm Russian spy though. Cool! What? She's a baddie, so she's got my vote. But there's other black women. One of which is a stripper in the show. Shaking ass. Shaking ass and titties. There's actually a lot of black people. I love black girls, man. What do you like about them? Should I pull up that video? I need everyone to know what it is that I am referencing. Gaming! No! You guys can't see my slides. I won't let you guys cheat. I won't let you guys cheat on my project. I'm pulling it up. I wonder if it lets me put like an actual YouTube video on here. How is this gonna go? I have so many tabs open right now. Tips, I got the video. Thank you! Wait, I'm trying to find it on YouTube. I want to see if I can just plap it on here. I love this video so much. You lied about the Gurren Lagann test. What? Huh? Alright. Sorry for the waiting. Can I just pull this up as a video? Oh my gosh. playing in my head. It's not stopping. I can't stop it. Oh, I got it. I got it, chat. Alright. Go! It's black! It's black! I can't see it. Hello? Oh, I got it. It's very crispy. I'm not sure. God, bro, my screen's glitching out. Alright. You guys go. Get ready. Complete silence. Get ready, gang.
Okay. What type of girls do you like?
To be honest, I like all women. Dark skin, the best.
You like black girls?
I love black girls, man.
What do you love about them?
Sometimes I like their big booties jiggling.
What do we think, chat? To be honest, I like all women. See this VR chat player? I think he worded that very well. Piece of art. It was great. I think it's funny because I'm pretty sure it was a black man behind the avatar. It makes it even better. Great avatar too. A true cultural artifact that cannot be forgotten. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys agree. But yeah. Let's see what the votes have landed on. We got Michiko Tohachin and Maggie in top. We just need a tiebreaker. Fingers crossed some random person joins and casts their vote. If it were up to me... Oh, dude, they're both good. About the black girl. Someone please. Ah. But there's... Okay. I guess we're doing Michiko Tohachin then. Wait, there's a 7th person. Vote now, random person who just joined. This is a democracy and we need to break the tie. I feel bad for calling out singular users that join, but it's a necessity right now. Black women. I guess I'll break the tie then. I'm gonna go with Michiko Tohachin because it's a very good anime. It will make you feel empty at the end, but it's alright. It's okay. We'll get through it together. I prefer mentally unstable women. Well, cool. Black women. Black women. But yeah, next week is Michiko Tohachin. Next week's anime meeting, Anime Club will be Fall Anime 2024. I feel excited. I think it's 24 episodes for Michiko Tohachin, so we'll have plenty of time to watch. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today for Anime Club. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Hypersonic, for reaching level 5. That's odd. I feel like it's broken. Thank you. Thank you, Demonic, for reaching level 5. Thank you. And thank you, Armani, for reaching level 4. Thank you. I think my ranks are broken because I turn them off when I'm streaming on like full screen like that. So I apologize if you guys who are competitive in your ranking feel as if it's not an accurate representation on streams like this. My apologies. Thank you, mods, Armani, exclamation question mark, Angel178, and maybe Morps for making sure everything goes smoothly. Thank you. And once again, thank you guys for 758 Berrydroids, I believe, or 748. Thank you. I am so shocked and floored that I've gotten this far so quickly. But nevertheless, I am extremely grateful. If I'm correct, tomorrow is Untitled Goose Game. I am so excited. I believe Hypersonic bought it for me, so thank you, Hypersonic. And I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so fucking hyped. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys later. And wait. I hope you have a great rest of your days and nights and 24 hours. I did buy you. Credit me in description. Okay. I will credit you. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your days and nights and 24 hours. And bye bye.